What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for MicroStrategy Incorporated with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So if you guys want to see MicroStrategy practically every day, I'll try to do that. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And best comment will also get pinned. So if you guys write something very valuable or entertaining, I'll go in and pin it so it's the top of the comments. So we'll have a little contest going on. So best comment gets pinned. And if you guys also want to see more MicroStrategy content, leave that in the comments down below. Make sure you give the video a like. And then I'll keep on putting MicroStrategy out. I've already been doing it 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Saturday. But if you guys want to see more of it, especially in this Bitcoin bull market, make sure you leave a comment down below. So let's go over what happened since I covered on Saturday. Well, you can see the market opened up. It gapped up right up to that 244, 243 level and traded right towards that measurement target at the 258 level. So the bullish momentum continues. Normally when the price starts, at this aggressive angle, it'll start to get away from you, meaning like the momentum has to be kept. A lot of times you're not going to get in at a good entry point. You're not going to get in at a good pullback. These are momentum plays, so you have to take the risk for getting in, aggressively. So that's how most of the traders play these type of moves. You'll get like a single pullback instead of a double pullback, something like that. So that's something you have to also keep in mind. So like for example, this is a double pullback and then price continued higher on a macro scale. This is also a double pullback right here. You can see that traders entered long right here, but price dropped one more time and then continue higher. So sometimes you could get that. It'll stop you out and then it'll go right where you expected. So that's something to keep an eye on. But either way, when the momentum is really strong, you're only going to get single pullbacks like this. So again, same thing happened right over here. So basically, the target is met and we're approaching, well, we could be finding a temporary top. We're also very close to the top side of the channel. So right around this region, we could see a top or a temporary top take place. And MicroStrategy correct, especially with that earnings report coming out in a few days. So it looks like we could see maybe another push up higher, a possible red candle, but that earnings report could drop down that price towards that 178 level, because eventually we might see another attempt by the bears to get back below it, because it was a critical level, because it was prior resistance. We tested it in the micro scale, basically just with 1 day, but there's a good chance that the bears might try it again on a macro scale, basically a larger pullback. Especially with 2 large legs up, you're going to generally expect 2 large legs down to start the cycle again. So basically what I'm trying to say is that we're approaching a resistance point or temporary top. My expectations aren't as bullish as it once was. I'm expecting price to correct lower, possibly to the opposite side of the yellow channel, or maybe even towards the 178 level first. And then we'll go from there. Let's go like an intraday chart. I know we don't look at this, but we can look at maybe a 15-minute just to look at intraday, see how it was. You can see that price opened at, let's see, right over here, 6:30. This is Pacific Standard Time. Today, this morning, or 9:30 a.m. Eastern, gapped up, traded in a small little range. And then all of a sudden, right around 8:30, it started taking off in an aggressive trend, bullish trend. But you can see that last 15 minutes of the day, looks like price was able to close slightly down. So you see that last candle was red. So you can definitely see that 258 has something to do with that level where we got that little rejection at the end of the day. So there's some profit taking obviously going to be going on at that measurement target. So traders are looking at it. That's why you can see the candle is not fully green. The wick wicked into that level right over here, but it's not fully green. It's partially green, this candle right here. It's not fully. Fully would be all the way right over here, something like that. It's all the way up to the 259.50 level. But there was a little wick, which shows there was a little bit of rejection at that level. So again, it's just very, very minor. But all I'm trying to say is that, it is something. Traders are definitely paying attention to these targets. And right around here, we could find a temporary top for a decent-sized correction. I'm not saying it's going to be a top. A lot of times we could just overshoot, blast up, and then maybe see the drop. So that's what also could occur from the earnings report. We could see like a huge move up from the earnings report, and then a decent-sized move down. But either way, I'd start switching gears. What I'm trying to say is from being super bullish as once it was to start being slightly a little bit bearish and cautious about the coming days and weeks. Take a look at the weekly chart. You can definitely see how price is overextended from that EMA. Price does not like to be overextended from the EMA for a long time, so eventually you'll pull back to it. So we're getting near that territory. I don't look at RSIs, but let's just throw one on here, and you could definitely see that is probably one of the strongest moves in a while. So it's getting there. It's not as strong as this move over here back in March. So again, we still have some room to the upside. Like I said before, it's not historically strong as as it's been, but it's definitely in the stronger territory nonetheless. So I'm going to remove that RSI. But either way, basically price is ready to correct, expecting some more downside, but we could see slightly more upside first. So what I'm trying to say is we could see slightly more upside like this, and then a decent sized correction. I'm expecting a decent sized correction most likely to occur, and we'll go from there. But first, for that to occur, price will need to break this bullish trend line, and as right now, it's still above it. So either way, still very bullish because it's above the trend line, but I would be cautious of what can occur in the near future. And this is still not a all-time high. We can go back to all-time high history, which is right about 332. It looks like on my chart, 332, 333, back here in April or March of 2000. So we're not there yet. So there's still a good amount of room to the upside, and most likely price will be able to take that out, especially with how much Bitcoin this company has. So that's all I have for MicroStrategy and the daily weekly charts. Like I said before, if you guys want to see more MicroStrategy content, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. Please give the video a like. And best comment on this video gets pinned to the top. That's all I have for MicroStrategy this day. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.